Welcome to Moonlit Sleep Stories. I'm your host, Ethan. Tonight, I invite you to leave behind the worries of the day. Allow your thoughts to grow quiet. Tonight, there is nowhere you need to be, nothing you need to finish. Only this gentle moment and a peaceful journey waiting just ahead, far beyond the busy towns, beyond quiet fields and rolling hills. There lies an ancient forest, a place hidden from hurried travelers, a place that only appears to those who walk with a calm heart. As the evening sky slowly turns deep blue, the first stars begin to shine. A silver moon rises above the distant trees, covering the earth with soft light. Before you, a narrow path stretches into the forest. It is covered with soft green moss, tiny white flowers, and smooth stones polished by many quiet seasons. You take your first gentle step. The air feels cool and wonderfully fresh. Every breath carries the peaceful scent of pine, cedar, wildflowers, and damp earth after a light rain. The forest welcomes you without a sound. Tall oak trees stand quietly on both sides of the path. Their branches reach toward one another, creating a gentle roof of leaves. Moonlight slips through the small openings above, painting silver patterns across the ground. A soft breeze begins to move. The leaves answer with quiet whispers, not loud, not sudden, only calm, only peaceful. Nearby, a small stream flows over smooth stones. Its clear water sings a slow and gentle melody. The sound blends perfectly with the evening breeze. Golden fireflies begin to appear. One, then another, then many more. They float gently through the trees, like tiny stars dancing in the night. Their warm light softly guides the winding path ahead. You continue walking, without hurry, without worry. Each step feels lighter than the one before. Far away, an owl offers a single peaceful call. Soon, crickets begin their quiet evening song. Together, the sounds create a gentle rhythm, perfect for a calm and restful night. Everything inside the magical forest moves slowly. The trees breathe peacefully. The flowers rest beneath the moon. Even the wind seems relaxed. For a moment, time itself feels slower. Then, just ahead, beyond a gentle bend in the trail, a warm golden light appears between two. The warm golden light grows brighter with every slow step you take. It does not shine like the sun. It glows softly, like the gentle flame of a lantern. On a quiet evening, soon, you arrive at a small clearing. The tall trees step back, as if making space for something very special. In the center of the clearing stands an ancient oak tree. Its trunk is wide. Its branches reach high into the moonlit sky, and tiny silver flowers bloom among its leaves. Hanging from one of the lowest branches is a beautiful golden lantern. No one is holding it. No rope is moving. Yet it sways gently, as though dancing with the evening breeze. Its warm light fills the clearing with peace. The grass glows softly. The flowers sparkle like tiny stars. Even the air feels warmer here. You quietly walk closer. As you do, you notice something wonderful. The lantern is not made of metal. It seems to be woven from tiny strands of golden light. Every gentle movement creates little glowing particles that float into the night before fading like tiny dreams. You sit beside the great oak tree. The soft grass feels cool beneath you. A peaceful silence surrounds everything. Not empty, not lonely, simply calm. Then, without warning, the lantern begins to glow a little brighter. A gentle wave of warm light spreads across the clearing. The leaves above begin to whisper. The flowers slowly open. The little stream nearby sings a sweeter melody. It feels as though the entire forest has smiled. A small white rabbit quietly appears leaving the gentle glow of the golden lantern behind. You continue along the quiet forest path. The trail becomes softer beneath your feet, covered with thick moss and tiny silver leaves that sparkle beneath the moon. The night feels peaceful. Every breath is cool. Every step is calm. Ahead, you begin to hear the sound of flowing water. Not loud, not rushing, just a gentle melody, like a lullaby carried by the evening breeze. As you walk a little farther, the trees slowly open. Before you lies a beautiful river. Its crystal clear water reflects the moon, like a long ribbon of silver stretching through the forest. The surface moves so gently that every star above seems to dance upon it. Smooth stones rest beneath the clear water. Some are pale gray. Some shine with soft shades of blue. Others glow faintly, as though holding tiny pieces of moonlight inside them. You kneel beside the river. The cool air brushes softly across your face. The water flows quietly, without ever seeming to hurry. As you listen carefully, it almost sounds as if the river is whispering. Not words, not sentences, only peaceful sounds that calm the heart and quiet the mind. Nearby, tall reeds sway slowly with the breeze. Wild flowers bloom along the riverbank. Their sweet fragrance drifts gently through the night air. A graceful white swan glides silently across the water. It leaves only small ripples behind, before disappearing into the silver mist. Tiny fish swim beneath the surface. Their scales sparkle whenever the moonlight reaches them. Golden fireflies gather above the river. They float together like tiny floating lanterns, guiding the peaceful night. You sit quietly upon a smooth stone. There is nothing to do, nothing to chase, nothing to remember, only this gentle moment. The flowing river, the whispering trees, the cool evening breeze, the distant song of crickets. Everything feels perfectly balanced. The forest seems to breathe with you, slowly, calmly, peacefully. Then, a tiny wooden bridge appears just ahead. It is old, yet strong. Small lanterns hang from its wooden rails. Their warm, golden light reflects gently upon the water below. Beyond the bridge, the forest grows even quieter. A soft mist drifts between the ancient trees. And somewhere in the distance, a beautiful melody begins to play. It is quiet, gentle, and filled with wonder. With a peaceful smile, you rise slowly, step onto the little bridge, and continue your journey deeper into the magical forest. Beyond the little wooden bridge, the forest becomes even quieter. A soft silver mist drifts gently between the ancient trees. The air feels cooler now, fresh, clean, and wonderfully peaceful with every slow step. The gentle melody grows a little clearer. It is not coming from birds, nor from the wind. It seems to rise from the forest itself. Soon, the tall trees slowly part, revealing a hidden garden. Thousands of flowers bloom beneath the moonlight. Some are white. Some glow with pale shades of blue. Others shimmer with soft lavender light. Each flower opens only at night, as if they have been waiting for the moon to arrive. The garden is perfectly still, not silent, simply resting. A gentle breeze moves through the blossoms. Their petals sway together. The sweet fragrance fills the cool night air. Lavender, jasmine, blend into one peaceful scent. Tiny butterflies rest quietly upon the flowers. None of them fly away. They simply breathe. Nearby, a little fox curls into a warm bed of moss, seem wrapped in calm dreams. Above, their reflections sparkle upon tiny drops of morning dew, resting gently on every petal. Golden fireflies drift through the garden. They move slowly. It feels as though the entire garden is quietly dreaming. You pause beside a single white flower. It is unlike all the others. Its petals glow with a gentle golden light. As you lean closer, the flower slowly opens, releasing hundreds of tiny glowing seeds. They float into the air like little stars, carried peacefully by the breeze. You watch them drift higher, until they disappear into the moonlit sky. For a long, quiet moment, nothing else happens. And somehow, that feels perfect. There is no hurry, no destination, only the peaceful beauty of this hidden garden. Then, at the far end of the flowers, you notice a narrow path curving gently toward a circle of glowing trees. A warm light shines between their trunks, softly inviting you to continue your peaceful journey deeper into the magical forest. Leaving the peaceful garden behind, you follow the narrow path as it gently winds through the quiet forest. The moon shines brightly above, casting silver light across the mossy ground. The air is cool, fresh, and filled with the comforting scent of pine, wildflowers, and cedarwood. The path soon leads you to a circle of enormous ancient trees. Their trunks are wide, their branches stretched gracefully toward the stars, as though they have stood here, watching over the forest. For countless centuries, each tree glows with a faint silver light. Tiny patterns cover their bark. They look almost like flowing rivers or delicate lines drawn by moonlight itself. You step quietly into the center of the circle. The forest becomes completely still. Even the gentle breeze pauses. For just a moment, there is no silence to fear, only a deep feeling of peace. Above you, the branches slowly sway. Thousands of tiny glowing leaves drift gently through the air. None of them fall quickly. Instead, they float gracefully, turning and dancing before resting softly upon the earth. One glowing leaf lands gently in your hand. It feels warm, light, almost weightless. As you hold it, a wonderful calm spreads through your heart. Every busy thought fades away. Every worry becomes smaller. The forest seems to whisper, not with words, but with kindness. Nearby, a family of gentle deer steps quietly between the trees. They move slowly, without fear. One young deer pauses, looking at you with peaceful eyes. After a quiet moment, the family continues deeper into the moonlit woods. Golden fireflies gather above the circle. They spin slowly together, creating a beautiful crown of warm light. Far above, the stars appeared brighter than ever. It feels as though the entire night sky is watching over this magical place. You close your eyes and take one long, comfortable breath. The cool night air fills your lungs. The scent of the forest surrounds you. Every sound, every light, every gentle breeze feels perfectly placed. Then, a quiet chime echoes through the trees, soft, clear, and wonderfully calming. In front of you, a hidden pathway begins to glow. Small crystal stones light the trail. leading toward a gentle hill covered in silver grass. Beyond the hill, something beautiful waits beneath the stars. With a peaceful smile, you take another slow step, following the glowing path deeper into the magical forest. You follow the glowing pathway, one peaceful step at a time. Tiny crystal stones light the trail beneath your feet. Their soft glow, bright enough to guide you, yet gentle enough to keep the night calm. The forest grows quieter with every step. The familiar songs of crickets become softer. The breeze slows, almost as if it wishes to walk beside you. Soon, the trees begin to open once again. Before you rises a gentle hill, covered in long silver grass. Every blade sways slowly beneath the moonlight, creating waves that shimmer like a quiet ocean. The sight is peaceful, almost dreamlike. You begin climbing the small hill. The grass brushes gently against your hands. It feels soft, cool, and comforting. The fresh night air carries the sweet scent of lavender, wild herbs, and blooming flowers hidden beneath the silver field. Halfway to the top, you pause for a moment. Looking back, the magical forest stretches peacefully behind you. The glowing river, the sleeping flower garden, the ancient trees, all rest quietly beneath the silver moon. Golden fireflies float through the air below, like tiny stars scattered across the forest floor. Above you, the sky is perfectly clear. Thousands of stars shine with gentle light. A single shooting star glides silently across the heavens, leaving behind a faint trail that slowly disappears into the night. You smile softly, not because of excitement, but because everything feels beautifully calm. Reaching the top of the hill, you discover a smooth wooden bench. It faces the endless forest below. You quietly sit down. The gentle breeze moves through the silver grass. Its soft whisper blends with the distant stream, creating a peaceful melody. There is nothing to interrupt the silence. Only nature. Breathing slowly, you close your eyes. One deep breath, then another. Every breath feels lighter. Every heartbeat becomes calmer. For a little while, it seems as though time itself has fallen asleep. When you open your eyes again, a gentle glow appears beyond the far side of the hill. It is brighter than moonlight, yet softer than the morning sun. The glow slowly spreads through the trees, as if welcoming every traveler with quiet kindness. A narrow path leads toward the light. Without hurry, without worry, you stand once more. With peaceful steps, you begin following the glowing trail, wondering what beautiful secret awaits beyond the next quiet turn. Deep inside the magical forest, the glowing trail leads you gently down the other side of the hill. Its light is soft, warm, and wonderfully calming. With every slow step, the forest becomes even more peaceful. The air feels lighter, the breeze grows gentler, and the silence is filled with quiet comfort. Soon, you arrive at a small clearing hidden deep within the magical forest. In its center stands the most beautiful tree you have ever seen. Its trunk is smooth and silver. Its branches spread wide beneath the stars. Thousands of tiny golden leaves shimmer softly, as though each one is holding a little piece of moonlight. The great tree stands completely still, yet somehow it feels alive, not with movement, but with kindness. Around its roots, small white flowers bloom in perfect circles. Their sweet fragrance fills the cool night air. Golden butterflies rest quietly upon the petals. None of them fly away. They simply enjoy the peaceful night. You slowly walk closer. As you place your hand upon the gentle silver bark, a warm feeling spreads through your fingertips. It is calm, comforting, and peaceful. The leaves above begin to whisper, not with words, but with soft sounds, like a gentle lullaby carried by the evening breeze. One golden leaf slowly drifts down from the branches. It lands softly beside your feet, then another, and another. Soon, the air is filled with glowing leaves, floating slowly around you. They move without hurry, turning gracefully, like tiny feathers dancing through the moonlight. You close your eyes, taking one long, peaceful breath. Every worry becomes lighter. Every thought becomes quieter. The magical forest seems to wrap you in complete stillness. Far away, a little stream continues its gentle song. Crickets sing softly beneath the stars. The cool breeze brushes gently across your face. Everything feels perfectly safe, perfectly calm. When you open your eyes again, the great silver tree glows just a little brighter. Beyond it, you notice a narrow pathway covered with tiny white blossoms. The trail disappears into a peaceful silver mist. Whatever waits there does not call with excitement. It invites with quiet wonder. With a gentle smile, you take one more slow step, following the flower-covered path, as the magical forest welcomes you into another peaceful chapter, waiting just beyond the mist. The flower-covered path continues quietly through the silver mist. Each gentle step feels lighter than the last. The blossoms beneath your feet release a soft, sweet fragrance, filling the cool night air with perfect calm. The forest is peaceful. Every tree stands still. Every leaf glows beneath the gentle moonlight. Soon, the mist begins to fade. Before you appears a beautiful crystal pond. Its water is so clear that every star above shines perfectly upon its surface. The moon rests quietly in the water, like a silver pearl floating in the night. The pond is completely still. Not a single wave disturbs its peaceful reflection. Around the edge, smooth white stones form a gentle circle. Tiny blue flowers bloom between them. Their petals sparkle with drops of cool evening dew. You slowly walk closer. The air feels fresh, cool, and wonderfully relaxing. A gentle breeze moves across the pond. Small ripples spread softly across the water, carrying the reflection of the stars with them. Golden dragonflies glide silently above the surface. Their delicate wings shimmer like tiny pieces of glass. Nearby, a family of white swans rests peacefully among the reeds. They tuck their heads beneath their wings, sleeping quietly beneath the moon. You sit upon one of the smooth stones. The cool surface feels comfortable beneath you. There is nothing to rush, nothing to think about. Only the peaceful rhythm of nature, the whispering breeze, the quiet pond, the distant song of the forest. You close your eyes for a gentle moment. Each slow breath fills your heart with calm. Each quiet sound carries away another little worry. When you open your eyes again, the crystal pond begins to glow softly from beneath. Tiny lights rise slowly through the clear water. One, then another. Soon, hundreds of little glowing lights drift toward the surface. They float into the night sky, like tiny stars returning home. You watch them with a peaceful smile. Everything feels safe. Everything feels gentle. Across the pond, a graceful stone arch appears between the trees. Soft golden lanterns hang along its sides. Their warm light creates a welcoming path beyond. Without hurry, you rise slowly, taking one calm step after another toward the glowing arch, knowing that another quiet wonder awaits deeper inside. The magical forest. You walk beneath the glowing stone arch. Its golden lanterns sway softly in the evening breeze. Their warm light follows every peaceful step, as though the forest wishes to stay beside you just a little longer. Beyond the arch, the trees slowly become smaller. The winding path grows brighter. Ahead, the first light of dawn begins to touch the distant horizon. The night is not ending suddenly. It is simply changing, as every beautiful journey gently does. Birds begin their quiet morning songs. Not loud, not hurried, just soft melodies, welcoming a brand new day. The stars slowly fade into the pale blue sky. The moon smiles one last time before quietly disappearing beyond the hills. You take one final look behind you. The magical forest remains peaceful. The silver trees, the crystal pond, the sleeping flowers, the whispering river, and the ancient lantern all rest quietly beneath the fading moonlight. Golden fireflies rise together like tiny sparks of gratitude. For a brief moment, they circle gently around you before drifting back into the forest. A cool breeze brushes softly across your face. It feels almost like a gentle farewell, not a goodbye forever, only until another peaceful night. As you continue walking, the hidden path slowly returns to the quiet meadow where your journey began. The tiny white flowers still bloom beside the trail. Morning dew sparkles upon the soft, green grass. Everything feels familiar, yet somehow you feel different. Lighter than, calmer, more peaceful than before. You carry the quiet magic of the forest within your heart. Whenever life becomes busy, whenever your mind feels crowded, you can simply close your eyes, take one slow breath, and remember this place: the whispering trees, the silver moon, the glowing fireflies, the gentle streams, the peaceful flowers. The magical forest will always be waiting, patiently, kindly, ready to welcome you home once again. For now, may your heart remain peaceful throughout the night. Good night, sleep well, and thank you for walking the magical forest.